At the top tonight, the Nueces County Public Health Department has received the highly anticipated 5,500 Moderna vaccine doses and planning to have another mass vaccination clinic tomorrow morning. The details are in tonight's top story. 5,000 first-time doses will be administered starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. at the Richard Borchard Fairgrounds. Similar to previous mass vaccination clinics, registration will take place on-site only. The clinic is open to anyone in the Phase 1A or 1B groups. That includes frontline healthcare workers and first responders, those who are 65 and older, or adults with at least one chronic medical condition that puts them at greater risk for COVID-19. And the remaining 500 doses are only for people eligible for their second vaccine on Friday. This clinic is specifically for the ones who receive their first dose the week after Christmas. Those people should be receiving a reminder text about the clinic. Now, both of those clinics will take place at the Richard Borchard Fairgrounds, as we mentioned. Here's a look at the flow of traffic that you should follow. And take a very close look here. You're being asked to exit 69 and turn right onto County Road 44. You'll then take another right on County Road 1694 and another right on Texas Yes Boulevard. That'll take you to the start of the clinic at the old Coastal Bend Aviators parking lot. Now, here's a breakdown of who is receiving the vaccine this week. According to the State Health Department, B County is in line for nearly 3,000 doses, the majority going to Christus Spohn Beeville Hospital. The Christus Spohn Health System is receiving about 1,000 for Alice and Kingsville as well. The Clayburgh County Sheriff's Office will also receive 1,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine. Nueces County will be getting 5,000 doses. Altus Hospice in Corpus Christi will also be receiving 100 doses of the Moderna vaccine.